I have 30 minutes to do a general roundup. The people outside, please come in. Every minute counts. Nehemiah chapter 4. We're going to be reading verse 13 and verse 14. Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 13 and verse 14. Give me King James. Anyway, let's go ahead with Message Bible. So I stationed armed guards at the most vulnerable places of the what? My God. Armed. You don't station a guard without arms. Is somebody listening to me? Nehemiah, who was the pastor, the work was being threatened, but he needed to protect families. And he said, armed guards. Where? So the guards were not placed on every side. They were placed at the places where there was a weakness, where there was a point for the devil to come in from. If you must protect your family, you must identify the weaknesses. The devil does not strike at your strength. The devil strikes at your weakness. That is why, somebody listen to this. No devil will disturb you while you're praying, because at that moment your strength is being activated. When you finish praying, he will wait for you outside. 40 days he didn't disturb Jesus until Jesus stepped out. Please come in quickly. Come quickly. You need to hear what I'm saying, because you may be the army that God will station to protect your family. Teens, walk, run. You can see the emptiness of the church because you stepped out. That's why he said to Timothy, don't let anybody despise your youth. There is something about you. Guys, I'm waiting for you. Teenagers, stop moving like a pregnant woman. Move. I'm waiting for the teenagers to step in. I can watch you from here. Move. It's very important you hear what I'm about to say. So I cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday
for a crown.
So I'll cherish
the old rugged cross
till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday
for a crown.
Now let's get back to this. We have, my minute is already running. The clock is showing me 28 minutes remaining. Very important. Somebody look at this. Yes, Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 13 and 14. So I stationed armed guards at the most vulnerable places of the wall and assigned people by what? Somebody talk to me. By what? With their swords, lances, and bows. Verse 14. After looking things over, I stood up and spoke to the nobles, officials, and everyone else. And I said, don't be afraid of them. Put your mind on what? Great and awesome. And then do what? Fight for your brothers. Fight for your sons. Fight for your daughters. Fight for your wives. Fight for your home. Fight for your home. Fight for your home. The error of this generation is that instead of fighting for your home is fighting you. Because you have become the enemy of your home. He said, get the armed people. Arm them. Arm them. Every young person that is here, every old man, every old woman, every father, every mother, every boy, every girl, please listen to me. I have 27 minutes to deliver this to you. Whatever you don't fight for will be taken from you. I repeat. What you don't fight for will be taken from you. You know why? Because somebody is interested in what you have. It is not getting married, it is staying married. It is not having children, it is having children that are responsible. Many are dead because of their children. I took a man's son to live with me. After 1 year, this man gave me a goat. He said, thank you for making me to live longer. I called the young boy and I said, look at what your father said. Your exit is making your father live longer. That statement can make you die before your time. If I may ask some of you here, does your father rejoice when you get out of the family? Or is your father missing something when you go out of the family? Somebody needs to answer that question. Fight. And he said, position yourself at the vulnerable place. Every woman finds out the position of the family that is weak, and she will face that place. You can never touch a family where the mother is a praying woman. Even if the man belongs to occultic places, if the man is an occult, as long as a praying woman is there, he cannot have his way. They must remove that woman before anything can happen. Some of you need to fight. You know your father is weak, and you are even weaker than your father. You are finished. Every son protects the territory of the father. Is somebody listening to what I'm saying? When I was burying my father-in-law is from Ohafia, Akano. We had all manner of attacks. All manner of attacks. Revelations were coming. My daughter Sharon was 16 years old at that moment. And Sharon came to me and said, Daddy,